Misinformation is spreading like wildfire in the US 2020 election. But how detrimental is a conspiracy theory like QAnon, and how much of a threat to society? In the last couple of months, QAnon has gone mainstream.
They do supposedly like me.
The unfounded internet conspiracy theory alleges the world is run by a cabal of Satan-worshipping pedophiles, including Democratic politicians and Hollywood celebrities running a global child sex trafficking ring. Barbara Perry has written extensively on right-wing extremism.
The starting point right now is really that there is this deep state or shadow government, if you will, which has in mind, the takedown of Trump.
QAnon supporters have been flooding social media with false information about COVID-19, Black Lives Matter, and the US election. At its core, the far-right conspiracy theory says Donald Trump is fighting a battle against evil. It says the military, supposedly eager to see the deep state overthrown, recruited Trump to run for president. But the deep state, which controls the media, quickly tried to smear him through fake news. They claim it is only Trump who could get deep state leaders arrested in what they call the Great Awakening.
They take children and they sacrifice these
That's
children.
where we are at.
It's part of Satanism.
With a global pandemic, a looming recession, and more people in isolation, many are looking for answers to their anxieties.
There's nothing new to the content necessarily, or sort of the foundations. I think what's new is the rapidity with which it now spreads and the ease with which it now spreads because of social media.
For years, social media platforms including Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube left QAnon largely unchecked. Their algorithms push content with high engagement, often false and sensational, and once you engage with it, more and more of it is curated to you on your feed.
But it's time, right? It's time for them to ask, what have we built? We're the biggest social media on earth. Never before in history, there was an algorithm, one single algorithm that was deciding what over 2 billion people all around the world are seen every month, every week, every day when they log in on the platform, right? This is a huge responsibility.
Now, these platforms have identified QAnon as a serious source of harmful misinformation linked to real-world violence, and in the last couple of months have taken down thousands of QAnon accounts to minimize the group's reach. Facebook in particular has been taking heat for not doing enough. Its algorithm is so powerful at filtering reality, experts say it will further distort trust in science and democratic institutions.
This is one of their main talking point, right? We don't control the algorithm. It's a black box. And it's like, well, we can't accept that. Democracy cannot accept that.
Thanks for watching Global News. This video is part of a 3-part series on misinformation. Make sure to watch video 2 on election interference and mail-in voter conspiracy. Thanks for watching. To stay up to date on the latest breaking national and international news, be sure to subscribe to our channel, where we also dig into big issues around the world in our weekly series, Global News Explains.